Hey guys, it's Richard, and today I want to talk to you about me growing up with Lego. So, to get into this, typical kid, you know, grew up in a strict household, no video games, all that jazz. But yeah, so growing up as a kid, had a couple of the couple Lego sets, had a scuba diving set and like some type of bucket full of bricks kind of thing. I enjoyed them. I played with them. Had a good time. It wasn't until the fourth grade when I met this kid named Dane. He had just moved to the neighborhood and he invited me to hang out with him. So I'm like, all right, dude, yeah, we'll go hang out. So we're at his house. He goes, "Do you like Lego?" And I had a couple sets, and I'm like, "Yeah, Lego's cool. I'll play some Lego with you, dude." So homeboy goes into his closet, pulls out this giant tub of Legos. Not a giant tub, a giant tub. Like a tub you could fit a human in, fetal position style. Pulls off the top, pushes it over, Legos spew all out on the floor. Okay. Homeboy had really cool parents. They were both well off, so pretty much he got a lot of stuff that a lot other kids didn't in the neighborhood. So, and he had all kinds of sets. Like he had the castle sets, he had the adventure sets, he had the cow. Did I say cowboy? Well, he had the cowboy, he had the pirate. Had a couple of the Harry Potter sets. He had the Star Wars sets, and this is like early 2000s, by the way. I'm 29 and it's 2020, so just give you a heads up on like what kind of sets he had. So pretty much all through middle school, spend the night at his house, play Legos, had a good time, and really got into Legos. Well, fast forward, get into high school. I'm totally not into Legos anymore, and pretty much get rid of all my toys, all that stuff. Because toys aren't cool when you're in high school. You're all about girls and cars and getting a job and being that cool guy with the coolest clothes. You know what I'm talking about. Those guys. So fast forward again, graduate high school, get a full-time job, and I move out. So I'm like 20 at the time, on my own. Might be, yeah, I think I'm 20. Well, basically, the movie The Hobbit comes out in theaters, and right around that time, Lego's like, "Yo, Hobbit's coming out. Let's get that license. Let's go get these these Lord of the Rings and these Hobbit sets going." So what you guys don't know, I'm a huge Middle Earth fan. Like I love Lord of the Rings. By the way, I'm drinking out of Lord of the Rings Burger King glass right now. Arwen, what's up? She's the cool one. In the movie. That's some good H2O, by the way. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So, I'm geeking out over these Lego sets. I've already seen the movie. Went first day it came out, took off work, enjoyed it. Then went straight to Walmart, picked up. I think I picked up the Bilbo, the little teeny tiny $10 Bilbo Baggins and Gollum set. I also picked up the Gandalf set, and I picked up, with the little horse in the wagon, and then I picked up the Shelob spider with Frodo and Sam set. Had a fun time with those. Put them together, and having, being a 20-year-old living in an empty apartment, wall decorations, had them up on my bookshelves. I was pretty proud of them. Friends come over and be like, "Yeah, those are my pretty sweet Lego sets over there. What's up?" Yeah, they didn't think that was that cool, but yeah. So I get into more of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit sets. I buy a couple more. I kind of stuck in the $20 range kind of deal because I'm cheap. Wish I would have bought more, by the way, because those things are super expensive now. So fast forward a little bit, my friends finally graduate college. They come back. They get married to their girlfriends, everything. Everybody is having kids, getting married. I'm still single, and my best friend Cookie is single. So we would hang out a lot, and like one of the things we would do is, we were super into comic books as well. So like we were constantly going to comic book shop, picking up the latest comics and reading them. Well, like one night we went and got we were walking through Walmart and we saw the Marvel section of Legos and they were dope. I think that they had like the Spider-Man and the Hobgoblin as a set. And it was $20. I picked that up. He picked up, I think, some Ant-Man set. Went back to my place, put the Lego sets on the table, had fun putting them together. And so that kind of became a tradition. So we would pick up a tiny little Marvel set every once in a while, put them together. Had a great time with that. Now, fast forward, I wound up meeting my wife, and we're dating. And I somehow get into this kick of minimalism. I'm still into minimalism, don't get me wrong, because a lot of stuff is stressful and overwhelming and gives me anxiety, some weird reason. I don't know why. But I got into minimalism, and I looked at the Lego sets as, they gave me joy when I bought them. They're not giving me any joy now because I'm more about my girlfriend, aka wife at the time. So I'm not going to play with these. So I wound up getting rid of them. I don't even sell them. I get rid of them. I donate them to Goodwill. Like, how dumb are you, Richard? Like, dude, use your noggin, bro. Wasn't using it that day. So, give away my Legos. I give away, like, all my video games. A lot of stuff. Stuff I regret. I wish I really would have held on to it and not got rid of that. Got rid of that and got rid of, like, other dumb stuff that I kept. But, yeah. So, fast forward. I get married. I marry my wife. We wound up having a son. And earlier this year, because it's 2020, we're on Hulu and we see that there's a show called, I think it's called Brickmasters. I'm like, hey, let's check it out. We might like it. We're sitting there eating din-din, you know what I mean? Dinner. And so we're watching it, and like, as soon as it starts playing, I think his name Will Arnett, the host, comes on. And I'm like, dude, I love this show already. And I wound up picking my favorite team, which was Boone and Mark, or Boone and, I can't remember the other dude's name. Love those dudes. Wound up, watching the season, and after the season was over, I was really craving some Lego sets. And so, convinced the wife to take me to Target, go into the Lego aisle, and I'm looking around, and the only sets they have are Harry Potter that I'm interested in. None of the Marvel sets are any good, in my opinion. So, get a couple of the Harry Potter sets, put them together, and then I tear them down. I enjoyed them for like 30 seconds, and I tear them down because I didn't want my son to get a hold of any of the pieces because he can walk now, and he's super fast. He's like the Flash. He's only 1 year old. So, I'm into Lego again, and I'm really enjoying it, I guess. I guess we're at present day now. I've got a couple of the Harry Potter sets. I've got a couple of the Star Wars sets. And I have a Lord of the Rings. No, I have one of the Hobbit Lake Town polybag sets. And dude, polybags are dope. Like, they're pretty awesome. And they're cheap. But yeah, one thing I am struggling with, though, with being into Lego now, is that I don't like spending a lot of money on Lego, which is probably a thing, in the Lego community. So, I've noticed I only like the $20 sets because that's all I can, really, get the courage to spend on Lego. Because I just, if I go past 20, I feel like I'm, what are you doing, So, I'm that $20 set guy. I don't think I'll ever really go past that mark unless someone buys me something, but I doubt that. So, yeah, I'm enjoying Lego. I found out that I enjoy putting them together, then tearing them down, and then mixing all the pieces with all my other old sets, and then just building my own stuff. I'm enjoying that way more than just building the sets, tearing them down, putting them in a little lunch bag, and saving them for later kind of thing. So, but yeah, that's my Lego story, I guess. So, I guess if you would like, you can leave a comment down below and tell me your Lego story. I would love to hear how you got into Lego. Give the video a like or a dislike, unsubscribe. I mean, I don't really have any subscribers, so do what you want kind of deal. But thanks for listening. I hope you guys have a great night. And party on, Wayne. You know what I mean? And go get yourself a cool Burger King cup because they're dope. I mean, they got Star Wars ones. I had a Star Wars one, but then my wife broke it. Thanks a lot, wife. Still love you, though. But that's why I got this cool new Lord of the Rings one. So, yeah. See you guys later.